Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Aries the Emperor here, back with another general reading. 11:01, caught it at the last second, was on the clock. As we get started, if you are new here, welcome. This is an all Aries channel. For all Aries placements, cross watchers are welcome as well. Just take in mind this reading may or may not resonate with everyone. Okay, so do not force the reading. All right, you read the title, so this is going to incorporate with the next 7 days here, and I'm going to let Spirit confirm every last word of it for me. So thank you to everyone who likes and subscribes to the channel. Thank you for your donations. To those of you who book personal readings and shop the Vegan Soy Candle Shop. Like I mentioned, I am going to run the sale just a few more days before ending it. And I will be sending out a batch of candle orders today, as well as getting into some more of your personal readings throughout the day. Okay, I've already sent out quite a few, so if I haven't gotten to you yet, you might be next up. Okay, but you have not been forgotten. All right, I am working diligently to get it out for you. So let's jump into it. Next 7 days. All right, give or take. If you'd like to connect with me, all of my info is in the description box down below, okay? Crap. I dropped the card, but I'm not going to get up and get it. We're just going to switch decks. This may be symbolic. These are the 10 rules to success for you. You saw that Emperor pop up as I switched decks. Spirit is already speaking. Let's get it. All right, number 1. Competition. There is none. Okay, all you need to worry about in the next 7 days is you versus you, period. Number 2, you control the energy in the room. Okay, you control the conversation, the narrative. If something don't feel right, and if the conversation isn't going in the right direction, end it. Okay, you can normally see when bad is coming from a mile away. Further confirmation. End it. Walk away. Thank you, Spirit. Number 3, it's no bowing down in this industry. Okay, in this collective. It's okay to disagree. It's okay to agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying? But we're not walking on eggshells. And that's not to say fuck you to everybody, because we do need people in our lives, but we need the right people in our lives, so it's okay to cut ties with the people who are not seeing eye to eye with us, are not aligning with us, and no longer growing with us. Thank you, Spirit. Number 4, baby, you got to believe in the impossible. Okay, dream big, big yourself up. You gonna need that support. Number 5, be the one who pulls the strings, even when it seems as though someone may be or is in a higher position than you. Okay? Because just like you're up today, you could be down tomorrow. So always walk like your sword is just as big as the person who may appear bigger than you. Because, what's that story? David and Goliath. Yeah, y'all know it. You probably know it real well. You got to put yourself in those shoes. Be humble. You know what I'm saying? But don't be timid. Giants are big, and what's the saying? It's like you might be big or something like that, but they gonna fall. You may be hard, but the fall is even harder or something like that. Just think of it like that. Number 6, you need a clear goal. Start there. Okay, something practical. Put clear intentions out into the universe. We got the High Priestess out here. Don't just speak to your spirit guides, speak here in the physical realm as well here. You already are a part of something that is very sacred, and treat whatever it is you got going on as so. Everybody don't need to know your moves, but when you're ready to introduce something, introduce it. It's just that simple. All right. Number 7, I don't know if I should be telling y'all this. Okay, number 8. What are you trying to accomplish, collective? Ask yourself that. And then ask yourself that again. All right? Nobody travels the world without a roadmap. You know, it don't work like that. Number 9. How are you going to start working towards your goals? And number 10. Be different. You know, whatever skill, craft, trade, talent you possess, you know, dominate that shit. If you don't do nothing else, dominate that shit. And one thing I can tell about you is you are able to show individuals better than you can tell them. You know, and after that, succeed. Whatever that looks like to you. Okay. Let's further get into this reading. So we got the 2 of Cups. All right. We got the Ace of Swords. And we got the High Priestess. So I feel like your mind is in the right place. You know, it's just all a matter of, you know, what type of, let's see what this is. 8 of Wands. Sagittarius energy. You know, this is just all about, like I mentioned here, you know, I feel like someone sees something in you before you see it within yourself here. You know, you may already be working on a golden idea or something that's working out for you, or you may be in school or thinking about going to trade school of some sort here, or getting into spirituality, taking it a little bit more serious, you know, but maybe you're just not sure. And I feel like whatever sign you've been looking for, you already got it. You know, it's already being shot in your direction here. This right here is an opportunity. It's a quick one. One where you're going to have to make your mind up. Or it's one that might just pass you by here if you don't get up and do anything about it here. You know, success could be different for all of y'all here. This could be, you know, becoming a parent, getting married, or, you know, graduating, you know, or it's something. It doesn't have to be something that is monumental here. It needs to be monumental to you. And I feel like you already been getting the signs, and you already been getting the breakthroughs, the downloads. I feel like somebody here is intuitive, or you have your own psychic abilities. Most of the collective, you do. You know, some of y'all come to me and y'all been answered y'all own questions. But I guess maybe it's just a confirmation type of thing, but from my end, but you do have it. You're not lost. Okay. The Chariot. This is Cancer energy. This is success plowing in your direction. Full steam. I feel like someone is like, it feels away because maybe you are secretive, or you don't show your entire hand to somebody here, you know, and I feel like maybe somebody knows that you have answers, or, you know, you have something that can help them, but you're not obligated to give anything to anybody. Especially if it's something that's coming within you. Yeah, you can be compassionate, you know, and lift a hand out to somebody, but like I mentioned here, if something is sacred to you, keep it to yourself. You know, you have people out here that, like I always like to say, you know, their intentions are not good, and judgment here. And this has to do with relationships, not just, you know, being woke. This 7th house energy could be more attention coming in for you in some way, shape, or form, you know, whether this is wanted or unwanted attention. Or I feel a shift in general is happening in your life, physically or especially mentally. Two of Wands, Aries energy. What you waiting on? Jump off the porch. Page of Cups. Dream. Like I said, dream big. That's what the Page of Cups is about. Remembering childhood fantasies. But beware of who's trying to tag along and cling on. Because somebody sees you pulling back. And now it's got them wondering. Maybe I should call them. You know, maybe I should offer them something. Just to try and see what type of time you on. Or somebody know they on the wrong side of the sword. Because anytime an Aries get quiet on you and start to disappear, baby, you better get to thinking. Because Aries probably done already sailed out, put another plan together, put something else in motion, and replaced you. It's just that simple and smooth when the collective decides that they through. And somebody else, stick to what you are working on. You know, I know it's one thing, we'll get into something and then get bored with it and just leave it where it is. Work on that. But you're doing right. King of Wands is what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck. Be inspiring. You know, actually have power in something. You know, the best power you can have, like I said, is over yourself. And like I mentioned, it's figures like politicians, for instance, you know, that are in power. But are they really in power? No. It's a talking head in a lot of instances, right? Don't be that. You know, stick to your guns here. You speak your truth. Live in that. If anything, like I said, you're going to be the one pulling the strings and not the one getting your strings pulled. Because you don't answer to nobody but God at the end of the day. Nobody but spirit. You got to pay those bills. You got to make sure you eating. And whoever else you taking care of. So put that first. You know. You don't have to be rude to people. But at the same time, you know, they do need to respect you. And you are someone who is respectful naturally as well. So you're like a mirror. They gonna get what they give you. You know what I mean? That's what they gonna get back. King of Wands. But like I said, you be the inspirer. And it's okay to get inspiration from others, you know, to take and create something of your own. Nine of Pentacles, but just make sure whatever you're building in your garden is yours, that you took the time in and nurtured and put in and built on. Because it's just that simple at the end of the day. We all just want something to be proud of, right? Something with our name on it. Our lineage, our legacy. And it's not always generational wealth, you know, in the form of money. You know what I'm saying? But money you know, you can use, you know, different ways to help you achieve different things, you know, to get to a set goal here. But it's not something to be worshipped. That's when the evil comes in. That's when the devil comes in. And it's when you need to stop and question yourself, what you really in this for and what you're trying to get out of it. But don't ever be hard on yourself, and don't ever feel bad for doing right and doing good. And doing better than you was yesterday, last week, last year. Because that's the point of the game. It's what we all put down here to live in. But it's so many different narratives that will have your head spinning. Making you think you need to be doing this and doing that when you're doing exactly what you need to be doing. You know, don't let them distractions get to you. And don't let what others look like they got going on get to you either. Because you're going to get knocked off course doing that. But I see you focused here. I see you quieting the storm. I see you crossing back and forth through the realms. I see you taking your energy more serious. Appreciating yourself more. You are important. Okay? Or else you wouldn't be given this access here. And I love how this comes out, right? The Two of Wands and the High Priestess. You know, it speaks on her going back and forth through realms. And the Two of Wands is literally Aries sitting here in between two wands with the world in his hands. Enough said. All right, I'm going to leave this reading here. Hit that like and subscribe button for more messages from me. I'll catch you later. Ciao.